Hello friends, I am here with my channel Solving Questions with Gauri ma'am. Here we solve questions from IIT JAM examination. Last time I have given you one question which was related to the plant hormone. So when we think about the plant hormone, we come into the consideration that auxin, gibberellin, abscisic acid, ethylene are some examples of the plant hormone. So our question was related to auxin. That's why we are going to discuss what are auxins in a plant hormone. Auxin is the first plant hormone to be discovered, and it is secreted by the apical cells. It is transported basipetally. Means at the shoot apex, at the root apex, auxin is secreted and then it is transported to the plant body. The meaning of the word auxin is to increase. The meaning itself gives us its function. So function of the auxin is to increase. It is involved in the increase or the growth, differentiation, development of the plant. Hence, the auxin is related to increase. So let's have the idea about what are the physiological functions of the auxin. So here we consider that this auxin is secreted by the apical cells, which are the cells found in the apex of the plant body, and that is involved in cell elongation and expansion. So this functions in stem and coleoptile. So what happens actually when this auxin is secreted? It acts on the H plus ATPase enzyme which is present on the plasma membrane, which leads to the activation of the enzyme expansin present on the cell wall of the plant cell, and in this way this activation of expansin leads to the elongation of the cells present at the tips, and this leads to the increase or the growth in a plant body. So this is the first physiological role performed by the auxin. Secondly, this auxin is related to cell differentiation. Means here the role in the xylem and phloem is there. Xylem are the tissues which are involved in the water conduction, while phloem are there for the food conduction. And here when high auxin concentration is there, we observe differentiation of xylem. In case of low auxin concentration, phloem get differentiated. So this is the role which is performed by auxin in reference to xylem and phloem. Then third physiological role is rooting. See, the plant is having a main root and it get differentiated, or it can have lateral root development after some period of growth. So this lateral root development is related to auxin. Auxins are responsible for the development of lateral root. This acts on the pericycle cells and it stimulates the pericycle cell to divide, which leads to the formation of lateral root in a plant cell. So these three are the functions. The next function of the auxin is apical dominance. What is this apical dominance? As we know, plant grow in a straight line, and apical cells or apex, at the shoot apex there is a secretion of auxin, and this secreted auxin at the apex, this doesn't allow plant to grow in a lateral bud formation. Lateral bud formation is inhibited due to the presence of auxin, and this is known as apical dominance. That if the bud is removed, the apical bud is removed, then there is a lateral bud formation in a plant can be observed. Then another is tropic response. Yes. So we must be knowing that plant shows geotropism and it shows the phototropism also. That is, plant grow towards the light as well as roots of the plant grow towards the land. That is what geotropism is. So this geotropism and phototropism are the phenomena shown due to the presence of auxin in the plant. So this is a tropic response, which is one of the physiological role of the auxin. Then in another function, auxin is responsible for the formation of fruit. For the formation of fruit also, auxin is to be there, and there is a proper fruit formation can be observed when auxin is secreted after the fertilization or pollination. Okay. Yes, now here we are having the list of examples of the auxin. See, auxin can be prepared synthetically and it is present in a plant naturally also. The naturally occurring auxins, we call it as an endogenous auxin, and another we can prepare it in lab, it is called as synthetic auxins. So these are the some examples of the synthetic as well as naturally occurring auxin. First, the list is about the naturally occurring auxin: indole 3-acetic acid, indole 3-butyric acid, phenyl acetic acid, and 2,4-chloro-indole 3-acetic acid. These are the some examples of the auxin which are present naturally. Whereas synthetic auxin includes 1-naphthalene acetic acid, 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic acid, we commonly call it as a 2,4-D, then phenoxyacetic acid, and indole 3-propionic acid. So these are the some examples of the synthetic auxin. Now in reference to our question, the question is from the MSQ section, multiple select question, and it is asking out of the following which are the auxin. So in that question, we'll see just now, the indole 3-acetic acid is given, indole 3-butyric acid is given, and 2 auxin, examples of auxin from synthetic auxin is given. That is 1-naphthalene acetic acid and 2,4-D, that is 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic acid. These examples are given in our question. So in case of the question, all the 4 options are correct, and you have to click to the all 4 options because it's a MSQ type of question. So we'll see what's the question and we'll find the answer again. So if we see here 4 options, all the 4 options are correct. Which of the following is auxin? 1-naphthalene acetic acid, indole 3-butyric acid, 2,4-D, that is 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic acid, and indole 3-acetic acid. All 4 options are correct for this question. This is a 2-mark MSQ question from paper of Biotechnology 2020. Now we'll have the question for my next video. This is the question for my next video. Here we have to match the column from group 1 and group 2. The question is related to RNA. See, different types of RNA are given in group 1 and their functions or what they are related with. It is given in group 2. Different combinations are given, and question is again from paper of Biotechnology 2020, and this is a MCQ question having 2 marks. So we'll have discussion for this question in my next video. I hope you understand the concept of auxin, the plant hormone, and you have able to solve the question very clearly. Now we'll have our next question depending on RNA in my next video. Till then, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel, also to hit the bell icon. Till then, bye and take care.